still doing here?
Oh no! Disaster! That can only mean one thing!
Doggone it, you're right. It looks like they've ordered a sequel.
Oh, not this again. I really don't want this to be like last time.
What happened last time?
You're not paying attention. Pick the next category. All of those look really delicious, but that chocolate mousse is giving me a look. Shout out to our own Harmony star, and rest in peace, Blank Canvas, she's dead.
Oh, can we please do Applejack music too?
Applejack music again. With 7 points, we have new Trivia Trot Champions!
What's wrong, Twilight? I hadn't anticipated Pinkie Pie as a potential player. She's never played before. My chart is completely off. I have no way to predict what will happen, and unpredictable is not good for Trivia Trot repeat.
Do I have to do that thing where I list all your successes as Princess of Friendship to put things into perspective and remind you this is just a game?
Spike! This has nothing to do with being a Princess of Friendship, and this is not just a game. This is Trivia Trot!
From HarmonyCon in Dallas, Texas, this is Trivia Trot. And now, please welcome your host, Bobby C.
What's up, HarmonyCon? Well, 15 minutes late, we got the show started. But luckily, Thoth is hosting the next panel in here, so he says it's okay if we go slightly over. Folks, I'd like to welcome you back to the second episode of Trivia Trot. Can our slide please advance? There we go. All right, folks. So I'm your host, Bobby C's. How many of you were at Trivia Trot last year? Well, folks, we've got quite the show for you in store today. Luckily, I've already drawn the teams beforehand. Sorry, that DSM went out. It's fine. Oh, it's back. Cool. All right, AV, ladies and gentlemen. So, I've already drawn the teams out. Let's not delay this any longer. Let's bring out our first team. Now, the fact that I drew these two, not only did I draw them together as a team, but they were the first two names I drew out. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our first team, Taylor McCardle and Red Card! Surprise! You're on a team! Now, I didn't do anything. I just drew the names out of the thing. Hey, there's the graphics. All right, sweet. Okay. Our next two teammates, I don't know if they've ever been together, but I feel like they could be a pretty dynamic duo. Ladies and gentlemen, Silver Quill and Thoth Penswell! Thank you all for joining us. Welcome to the show. Our next group was supposed to include Fiora. Unfortunately, she is not here tonight, but I did actually find someone who could step in, and lo and behold, these two ended up together. Cole Donnerstag and Bernie April! So our last two teammates, sorry, I programmed this to be 20 seconds. There it is. Our last two teammates here, if they don't realize they're a team by now, then I'm kind of concerned. Please welcome Jack Scooter Tricks and Reminiscent Violet. All right, folks, we've got our teams together. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip that song. It's way longer than it needs to be. Let's play Trivia Trot! Come on! No!
Before we step in, can I just give a quick shout out?
What?
Because our friend the equestrian Wastelander was going to be a part of this, but he is currently serving a tour of service. Serving a tour of service, I'll take redundant for 100. And we just wanted to give a round of applause for his service and for all those who are in the military.
USA! 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 All right. Now that we got that out of the way, and now that I'm on the correct slide, let's play Trivia Trot! All right, so you all know how the game works, yes?
I don't know.
Exactly! They have no idea what's about to happen. But I can tell you, we are going to begin with round one, which is usually where most game shows begin. So, I am going to pick someone at random. You know what? Silver Quill, you're one of our new ones, so I'm going to have you pick, hopefully you can see the screen, because these are your first 4 categories. Name that frame, She Said What, Breaking News, and in lieu of Taylor and Red Card wanting me to get rid of Applejack music, horse.
Horse.
Silver, which category would you like first?
She said what?
All right, let's play She Said What?
Okay, the line is, say what?
Say what?
Say what?
Say what?
Say
What?
Say what? Stop it! This character is not me. Say what? Stop it! Say what?
Welcome to She Said What, ladies and gentlemen. Here's how this category is going to work. I am going to show you a quote, and you will have to tell me the character that said the quote, and please ring in before you answer. And of course, those of you sitting close to your scoreboards, you will be controlling the scoreboards. So I trust you on this. Let's get started. Here's your first quote. Darn tootin'. Taylor.
Applejack.
Correct. All right, here comes your next quote. Look out, here comes Tom. Oh gosh, who was that?
Rarity.
Wait, Twilight!
Oh, it's not Rarity. Taylor.
Twilight.
Twilight is correct.
Stop, I'm so sorry.
All right, here is your next quote. I just don't know what went wrong.
Is there a negative?
Well, I might get in trouble for saying her name, but the Muffin Mare, aka Derpy.
That is correct. Point for your team. You can use this scoreboard here. This one. There you go. You're figuring it out. I know you're new. You'll get used to it. Well, no wonder, because I made it up myself. A cherry chonga is mashed up cherries in a tortilla. That's the, hold on, guys. Please calm down. You have to wait for me to finish reading the entire quote. Well, no wonder, because I made it up myself. A cherry chonga is mashed up cherries in a tortilla that's deep fried. Cherry chonga, great name, huh? Oh, but maybe I should call it a chimichurri. Ooh, that's good too. Which do you think sounds better? Cherry chonga or chimichurri? Or what if I combined them? Chimichurri chonga. What sounds the funniest? I like funny words. One of my favorite funny words is kumquat. I didn't make that one up. I would work at the kumquat orchard just so I could say kumquat all day. Kumquat, kumquat, kumquat. And pickled barrel. Isn't that just the funnest thing to say? Pickle barrel, pickle barrel, pickle barrel. Say it with me. Pickle barrel, kumquat, pickle barrel, kumquat, pickle barrel, kumquat, chimichurri chonga.
Pinkamena Diane Pie.
All right. I don't know what we're doing. We're playing Trivia Trot. All right, here's your next quote. I will need a box of macaroni, a tube of glue, 14 gooey bunnies, and 3 jelly beans. Oh, and glitter. Lots of glitter. Cole?
Izzy Moonbow.
That is correct. It is Izzy Moonbow. Here's your next quote. Impressive. If you can call an apple shed impressive. 5 seconds. Oh, down at the end. Strawberry Pony.
Well,
I don't think that's a character. Anyone else?
Brayburn, sure.
No. Oh, yeah, you've given yourself 10 points. Do the other one.
We're learning.
There you go, there you go.
We're learning.
Okay, I'm gonna call that one off. It is Gallus. Gallus said that correct. All right, here comes your next one. Okay, no problem. Just put the hand the apple and then eat the candle. Silver quote?
A very sleep-deprived Twilight Sparkle.
Correct. Very nice. Here comes your next quote. But this is the traditional Royal Canterlot voice. It is tradition to speak using the royal we and to use... Taylor?
Princess Luna.
That is correct.
I'm trying to wait.
I was debating either yelling that just out or yelling it into the microphone. I think AV will appreciate I did not yell into the microphone. All right, here's your next one. Yup. Nope. Oh, red card?
Big Mac.
No.
Big Macintosh.
Nope. Bernie?
Applejack.
Correct. It is Applejack. Remember?
Come on, Applejack. You're not mad at us too, are you?
Yep.
You're not even gonna talk to us?
Nope.
All right. Here's your next quote. Parsnips. Yes.
Isn't that Discord?
No. 3, 2, silver quill?
Snips?
No. Nope, down at the end?
Smells?
No.
Damn it.
All right, I'm going to cut you off there. It was Big Macintosh from the Ogres and Oubliettes episode.
Oh, I forgot about that.
All right. Here's your next one. But we can get lunch after, though, right? It's Taco Tuesday. Red card? Speak it to the microphone, sweetie.
Sonata Dusk.
I'll give it to you, but speak it to the microphone, sweetie.
It's Sonata Dusk.
Yes, that's correct. And now we are on to our final question, which is worth a whopping 3 points. Get ready. Here we go. Where's Twilight? Yes.
Spike.
No. Yes. No. Yes.
Starlight.
No. Yes.
Applejack?
No. Yes.
The entire cast.
No, there's one specific person I'm looking for.
Sunny Starscope. She might have said it once.
No, I'm gonna cut y'all off there. I was looking for Discord.
Twilight.
She's in Canterlot helping Princess Celestia with the gala.
And that'll do it for She Said What?
No one's ever said that line before.
Our scores at the end of that first round, Taylor and Red Card with 4, Silver and Thoth with 3, Bernie and Cole with 2, and these two are here as well. So, the team in last place does get to pick the next category. So, Reminiscence and the other, what would you like next?
Horse. Horse.
Yes.
Horse.
All right, okay, let's play horse.
Let's go watch some
Welcome to Horse, ladies and gentlemen, and please take a moment to enjoy my beautiful graphics. The things that AV will let me get away with.
Okay, I have a question. Who's won?
My personal favorite is this one down here that says, "Are you a grass?" All right, so this is horse. The way that this category is going to work, because you didn't want to answer questions about song lyrics, instead you will answer questions about actual real-life horses.
Yay!
Everyone will participate.
laughing at?
Everyone will participate. You'll use your whiteboards to write down either A, B, or C. Here comes your first question. What unit of measurement is used to measure the height of a horse? Is it, no, you're using your whiteboards. Everyone uses their whiteboards. Is it A, feet, B, meters, or C, hands? I mean, you can just write down the letter. All right. Reveal your answers. Hands, B, B, B. It is hands. Point for Taylor and Red Card. Speaking of hands, how many inches is equal to one hand? Is it 3, 4, or 6? A, B, or C? I have one eraser, by the way. I don't know where the other 3 went. They're somewhere in my apartment, buried in one of my moving boxes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, answers? B, C, B, B. If you wrote down B, give yourself a point. It's 4 inches.
I want 10 points.
All right. Okay, here's your next horse question. On average, how much time per day does a horse spend asleep? Is it A, 2.9 hours, B, 4.3 hours, or C, 7.5 hours? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, boards up. We've got A, C, A, B. Too bad it's not A, C, D, C. If you put down A, give yourself a point. It's 2.9 hours. Horses get less sleep than we do at a PonyCon. Except for AV. AV gets about the same amount of sleep each night. So, here's your next question. How many teeth does an adult male horse have? Is it A, 26, B, 32, or C, 40? 26, 32, or 40? Five, 4. Okay, we've all got our answers locked in. Let's see them. B, B, C. Or B, our only answer. Okay, I thought that said bore for a second. If you wrote down C, give yourself a point. It is 40. It is kind of freaky. Oh, nice, you knocked it over. Great job. Yeah, it unfolds like that. There you go. Okay, here's your next horse question. What bad habit can a horse develop from boredom? Is it A, chewing on wood, B, overgrazing, or C, not getting enough exercise? Sorry, I just had Red Bull before this. I'm waiting for my wings. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, boards up. We've got B, A, or becoming a brony. A and A. If you put A, give yourself a point. It is chewing on wood. Now, how about this one? What part of a horse's body is equivalent to a human ankle? Is it the ergot, the hock, or the gaskin? A, ergot, B, hock, C, gasket. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, boards up. We've got C, A, B, A. Wow, Cole and Bertie, you know your stuff. It's hot. All right, here is our next question. In horse racing, what is the equivalent distance to 5 furlongs? Is it A, 1 mile, B, 1 kilometer, or C, 100 yards? Also, just a note for AV, this DSM is on and off. Don't worry about it now. We can check that later. 5, 4, 3, 2. I love as soon as I start counting, everyone scrambles. Let's see the boards. We've got A, we've got B, we've got C, we've got A. Well, one of you is getting a point. It's B, 1 kilometer. Now, speaking of horse racing, what is the length in furlongs of the turf track at Lone Star Park in Grand Prairie, Texas, just down the road from here? Is it A5, B6, or C7? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boards up. What do we got? B, 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 and C. It is C7. 7 furlongs.
I know my horses.
We are running a bit. I'm going to go ahead and skip to the final question. Oh, there was one other question before then. Oh well, because I do want to make sure we don't run over time like last year. So this is our final question for 3 points. Don't worry, this should be an easy one. Y'all have done pretty well so far. With $400,000 guaranteed, which of these is the biggest Grade 3 thoroughbred race at Lone Star Park? Is it the Texas Classic Derby, the Steve Sexton Mile Stakes, or the Texas Horse Racing Hall of Fame Stakes? Now, while researching this question, I discovered that there is such a thing as the Texas Horse Racing Hall of Fame. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boards up. We've got 2 B's, a C, and an A. It is Mr. Steve Sexton. Give yourselves 3 points, Steve.
Shout out to Steve. Shout out to Steve.
That'll do it for horse. And say farewell to these beautiful graphics. I just want to take another moment just to appreciate these. This is beautiful. And you're never going to see them again. Oh, okay. Or say goodbye to all of us. All right. So, let's do another score check. We've got 7, 6, 9.
We're at 6. We messed up.
And 6. So, we've got a tie for last place. You two chose the last category, so Thoth and Silver, sorry, I blanked for a second. We have Name That Frame or Breaking News.
Wait, hang on. You blanked on me?
Look, our panel should have started 25 minutes ago.
All right.
I say, name that frame.
All right, let's name that frame.
I check that no one else is around, and I take a picture of myself.
Welcome to Name That Frame, ladies and gentlemen. In this category, beautiful. In this category, I will be showing you a frame from an episode. You just have to tell me what the episode is. If you need a hint, I will give you the season. Here is your first frame. Name that frame! After the fancy transition. Whoop. Silver?
Appaloosa's Most Wanted.
Correct. All right. Name that frame. Yes.
What's the name? Father of the Beast?
No. Oh, Taylor.
Molt it down.
It's molt down. I'll give it to you. He said molt it down.
Excellent.
All right. Here is your next frame. Granny licking a chalkboard. Silver.
Oh, dang it, this is a season 3.
Family Appreciation Day.
That is correct. And it's actually season 2.
Family Appreciation Day.
Season 2 there.
Thank you, Laura.
Give yourselves a point. Give yourselves a point. Don't forget the points. Here is your next frame. Oop. Cole.
Oh, what's the name? It's, the Gift of the Mod Pie.
Gift of Mod Pie is correct. All right.
Yes.
Now name that frame. Oh, Cole.
Hurricane Fluttershy.
Hurricane Fluttershy is correct.
Nice.
Yeah, you're at, flip over the 1, and you're at 11.
You said number 11.
Oh boy. Their humor has now gotten on the main stage. All right, now name that frame. Cole.
Hurricane Fluttershy.
Hurricane Fluttershy is correct. Give yourselves a point. Now name that frame. Cole.
Hurricane Fluttershy.
Hurricane Fluttershy is correct. Give yourselves a point. Name that frame. You put 31.
Rig. Fluttershy leans in.
No. I was totally expecting someone to say Hurricane Fluttershy so I could go, no! Thoth or Silver?
Did you know? Well, I was going to say Hurricane Fluttershy.
No.
I mean,
Anyone else?
Oh,
What do we got, Silver?
the Chaos Tea Party, was it?
No. I'm going to stop you there. It is season 5.
Yes, it's the one where Pinkie Pie knows.
No. I'm going to cut you all off there. The Hooffields and McColts. All right. Name that frame. Oop, that was Cole first.
Top Bolt.
Top Bolt is correct.
What's the name?
That is correct. All right. Give me a second to do the scoreboards. Name that frame. Whoa, Cole.
Rainbow Road Trip.
Rainbow Road Trip is correct. All right. Name that frame. Whoa, Taylor.
Trivia Trot.
No, that's not the name of the episode. Cole.
Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit is correct. Also, real quick, I do want to point out that in this frame, there's a slight animation error where Twilight's teeth poke through her lips.
He's that angry.
Hey, quick question. Is Lil Shy in here? Hey, Lil Shy, I found a send. All right. Thank you. All right. Name that phrase. Whoop, Silver.
To change a changeling.
No.
Oh, dang it.
Well, the times they are a changeling.
The times they are a changeling. Yes, that is correct. All right. Name that frame. Taylor.
Slice of life.
Correct. Slice of life. Very good. Name that frame.
It's a Warner. It's Cutie Pots.
No. Silver.
Some pony to watch over me.
No. Although I do love the singing.
Thank you.
Applejack.
Premonition.
Applejack's Day Off.
No. It is season 3. Season 3. Whoop. What we got?
I appreciate it. Apple Family Reunion.
No. I'm going to cut y'all off there. It was one bad apple. And now, for the final question, worth 3 points. Name this frame.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
The inner depths of my soul.
No, but good guess. It is season 3. Believe it or not, it is season 3. Cole?
Magical Mystery Cure.
No. Silver?
The Crystal Empire Part 2?
No. Oop. Cole?
Just gonna start naming season 3 episodes. Sleepless in Ponyville.
No.
Crystal Empire Part 1.
No. Okay. I'm cutting you off there. It is Magic Duel. Remember the end when Pinky gets her mouth back and it cuts to black? This is that black. That'll do it for Name That Phrase. As we return to round 1, a quick check of the scores. We've got 9, we've got 8, we've got 17, we've got 6. Hey, Scooter, Tricks, and Thoth, you get to pick again. There's only one option, so I will pick for you. It's time for... Making sure it doesn't... It's time for slides for the end of the show. Okay, there we go. It's time for breaking news. Good evening. We interrupt tonight's game show to bring you breaking news. In this category, we'll be showing our contestants a news headline from CBS News. It will be their job to tell me what the headline is referring to, which episode the headline is referring to. With all that being said, let's get to tonight's top stories. All right, this is breaking news. I'm going to show you a news headline. Tell me the episode it's referring to. Here is your first headline. Once-versary drama. 1,111 years after first raising the sun, Celestia stars in a play about herself to mixed reviews. Taylor.
Horseplay.
Horseplay is correct. No, he's got 10.
I got 10.
You got 10. 19. Hey, Coaster, 19. Here's your next headline. Cloudsdale anthem flop. On the biggest sporting stage, the hero of... Yes?
Equestrian Games.
Equestrian Games is correct.
Yes.
I'm surprised Red Card didn't get that one, considering you're a referee and all.
See, but no, you
Oh,
didn't.
well, we're running behind schedule. Who is Rah-Rah anyway? Popeye. That's okay. No, who was it?
Cole. Main
Cole.
attraction.
Main attraction is correct. All right, how about this one? New boutique opened in Manhattan. Rarity for you, the flagship store of Ponyville's Carousel Boutique.
Saddle Row Review.
Saddle Row Review is correct. That's the wrong image.
Wait, what?
That's the wrong image. Okay, it is Saddle Row Review. Give yourself a point. I forgot to change that from last year. There has to be at least one error in the show. How about this one? A real stinker in Maritime Bay. Pit Pedals unveils an all-natural hoof polish, the smell of which has spawned a viral internet challenge. Surprise, it's G5.
I know this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. It is Main Smelody. Yes, that face. I love that face. All right, here comes my next headline, and I love the intentional misspelling, if you know the reference. Pink Princess Pregnant. Princess, yes.
The one where Pinkie Pie knows.
The one where Pinkie Pie knows is correct. Give yourself a point there. Goof off gone wrong. Being crushed by, yes.
That's Pinkie Pride.
Pinkie Pride is correct. Hi, Gummy.
Wait, Gummy.
Everyone say hi, Gummy. All right. Here's your next one. Poorly Princess pauses presentation. A big announcement from a well-known Pegasus has been delayed after they became suddenly sick. Whoa.
Rarity investigates.
No. It is G5. Surprise.
Dang it.
Do any of y'all watch G5?
No.
Have just don't remember the
No, Taylor.
A little horse.
A little horse, he got it!
So little.
Pit Pedals is adorable. All right. Learn from the best? The Flim Flam brothers have started a new business venture.
Friendship University.
Friendship University is correct. Friendship U. All right, it's time for our final question now. This time only worth 2 points. And this time, let me go ahead and read out the entire headline.
Okay.
My eyes! Rarity uses an ancient magic to turn the streets of Ponyville to gold, turning the once charming village into what it would look like if a 3-year-old village drew on a map of Ponyville with crayons. Tough.
Inspiration manifestation.
Inspiration manifestation. And you know what? Funny enough, my notes said Rarity investigates. That's another thing I didn't change. That is 2 points for you there. And that will do it for breaking news. And that'll do it for round 1. We're making good time. We got 45 minutes to get through these next 2 rounds. So we might can slow it down a little bit, actually. All right. Because, yeah, this panel ends at 3, right? Yes. Okay, thank you. So let's get a real quick check of the scores. We've got 2 tied at 11. 22. And still 6.
We're here.
So yes, Scooter
And we love
Tricks. Scooter Tricks and Reminiscent. There you go, thank you. Sorry, there's 8 people up here, and I'm more used to seeing their OCs than their actual real life faces. You have,
great.
We now have 4 brand new categories. You will be choosing from Jeopony. The horse is right. 8 out of 10 ponies does countdown, or in the beginning. Which one would you 2 like?
I want the crowd to yell the one they want the most.
So countdown.
I guess we're doing out of 10. Wait, I guess we're doing 8 out of 10 ponies.
Let's play 8 out of 10 ponies. Let's countdown. This intro is 30 seconds long. Welcome to Countdown, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to anyone who is here from the UK or overseas or anyone who's just seen Countdown. Nora. All right. So I did kind of I will admit I did struggle coming up with a pony version of this name. I did have some other titles I ran through. I had Count Pone, I had Horse Down, I had Maytime, I had that show with them letters be scrambled. But then I remembered 8 out of 10 cats does Countdown. We've got 8 ponies up here, so it's 8 out of 10 ponies does Countdown. The way that this category is going to work is I am going to show you a set of scrambled letters, and you need to unscramble them into the word, and I can give you a hint if you need it. So, for example, this is just the example. So say the conundrum is no one fart. That would obviously unscramble to afternoon. All right, let's get started with our first one. Ivy pollen. I don't have any sound effects in this one. Okay. No. Don't write down. Just ring it in. Just ring the bell. The clue is. Oh, what's it got? Ponyville. Ponyville is correct. It is Ponyville. How about this next one? 8-year moron. I know. Sorry. There, it's back. It'll be out in a few seconds. The clue is, where are you right now? Taylor.
HarmonyCon.
HarmonyCon is correct. All right. Here's your next one. Black Glove. Red card should be very familiar with this. Red card.
Buckball.
Buckball is correct. In fact, now the original clue I had was red card is missing this right now, but then they changed the schedule, so he's not missing it anymore. Hooray! Here comes your next one. Lol case odd. You have to be a Pegasi or drink Red Bull to go here. Silver Quill.
Cloudsdale?
Cloudsdale is correct. Very nicely done there. Here we go. Here's your next one. Abyss Bebo. Sorry, you're not a contestant. Your clue is, who's talking right now? Taylor.
Bobby Seas.
Bobby Seas is correct. I had to insert myself somewhere. And now we're on to the final round worth 3 points. Now you may be asking yourself, why are we already at the final round? Well, because I couldn't be bothered to come up with any more of these. This category is probably taking way too long to get through, though I can't really be sure how accurate that is because I'm typing this and it's weeks before the convention even happens. So, in this final round, for those of you familiar with Countdown, you know it's about letters, but now we're going to shift to numbers. So the way this is going to work, I'm going to give you 6 numbers, and it'll be your job to use addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division to reach the target number. You will all be answering this on your whiteboards. Everyone participate on your whiteboards. Your 6 numbers are 4, 5, 3, 10, 6, and your big number 75. Your target is 277. 30 seconds, good luck. If anyone gets this, I'll be genuinely surprised. Time's up, pens down. Pens down. Did anybody get it? What does that add up to?
Let's see here.
You got to do the math.
Okay, so 27 times 10 is 270 plus...
No, you don't use 277. 75, 6, 10, 3, 5, and 4.
Sorry.
Those are your
I
own
missed
numbers.
that.
Use my math skills.
No,
wait,
sorry.
Wait,
None of y'all got it. I'm going to show you how you get it.
10 times 4 is 300.
Okay.
I think it's 10 times 3.
No. But no, it's actually 6 times 5 equals 30. Subtract those together to get 277. Subtract 10 from 3 to get 7. Add those together to get 277. That is 8 out of 10 ponies does countdown. I honestly did not expect anyone to get that. That was just there because it's funny. And shout out to Rachel Riley. She would have gotten that easily. All right, so quick check of the scores. We got 14, 12, 23, 6. All right, Scooter Tricks and Reminiscence, you've got the board once again. What do you want?
In the beginning.
All right, let's play In the Beginning.
In the time of...
Welcome to In the Beginning. Today we're going way back to Generation 1. Now, I will admit I was supposed to print out some props for this, But I totally forgot, so instead everyone will use their whiteboards. We are all playing this round together. Also, quick shout out to Yin Yang Geo for these artworks that you see on the LED walls back here. G4 in the style of G1. How cool is that, folks? That's awesome. Yes, round of applause for that. So, the way that this category is going to work, again, you were going to get paddles with something printed on either side, but you'll just write it down, true or false, on your whiteboards. But I was going to be clever with the paddles, and I was going to give you a statement, and you would tell me if it was Applejack accurate or a fizzy fib. I kind of tapped into my good mythical morning side there. All right, so instead you'll just use your whiteboards, write down true or false. Here is your first quote. Here's your first fact. The character Negan was voiced by 2 separate voice actresses. True or false? Applejack accurate or fizzy fib? All right, what do we got? Let's see it. True, true, true across the board. Give yourself a point. That's Applejack accurate. All right, here comes your next clue. The Smooths was ultimately stopped by the Rainbow of Light. It had a catchy song, though. Yeah, I know. It's one of the rare villain songs where you actually want to dance to it. True or false? Let's see the boards. False across the board. It is a fizzy fib. Give yourselves another point. All right. This next one, I am going to go ahead and read out the top line as well. DreamWorks Trolls. These creatures are known as grundles. Applejack accurate or a fizzy fib? True or false? What do we got? True, 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 true. Applejack accurate. Give yourselves points. All right. Here's your next clue. I'm the trash man. Danny DeVito voiced a character in the G1 movie. True or false? Applejack accurate or fizzy fib?
Hey, Jersey represents.
What do we got? Let's see it. True across the board. It is Applejack accurate. All right, and now I get to tell you all about the first HarmonyCon. To promote the upcoming movie, Hasbro hosted the My Little Pony experience at several cities in the U.S. The event in Dallas was held at the Dallas Market Hall just down the road in March of 1986. Applejack accurate or fizzy fib? True or false? All right, what do we got? False, false, true, false. The G1 expert fell for my trap. It was a fib. It was all made up. There was no such thing as the My Little Pony experience.
Says you, what are we doing here?
HarmonyCon, the My Little Pony experience.
I like that.
Yes. All right. Money, money, money. My Little Pony the movie made $6 million in the worldwide box office. Applejack accurate or a fizzy fib?
I would say
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see the boards. False, true, false, true. It is Applejack accurate. They did make $6 million in the box office. The G4 movie made a lot more. Thank you, bronies. We're now on to the final question, which is worth 3 points. Here comes your final question. Come on and slam. Not what you think. The voice of Queen Bumble also had a role in Space Jam 1996. True or false? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see it. False, true, true, true. It is Applejack accurate. 3 points for all of y'all. Because the voice of Queen Bumble was also the voice of Granny with Looney Tunes. That will do it for In the Beginning. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ, how'd you get to 41?
We're just really good at the game. Jeez, can you even math?
You're good? You good? You good? Okay. Quick check of the scores. We've got 13. We've got 31. Jesus Christ. 21, and hey, Coaster, 19! How many times did Bud Brewer say technically?
Technically.
We're never gonna let you live that down.
What's
All
9
right.
plus 10?
So,
You stupid.
yeah. All right, so once again, it comes down to you two to pick our next category, Jeopony or The Horse is Right.
Well, I mean, horses are always right, so I think we should go with the horse is right.
All right, let's play The Horse is Right. Here it comes! From Bridalwood, television's most exciting hour, it's The Horse is Right! And now, here's your host, Bobby C. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Horse is Right! So excited to be here, folks. We have a fantastic hour coming up for you all. Give it up for my friend George Gray. I'm just kidding, that was me. So, this is The Horse is Right. If you haven't seen the show before, this is how we're going to play it. It's going to be like Contestants Row. I'll be showing you some numbers, and you have to write down a number, and closest to the actual answer without going over will get the point. But of course, if you've seen the show, you know we have to have a prize to play for. So, pre-recorded Bobby, what is the prize our contestants will be playing for on The Horse is Right? The winners of this category will get to drive away in a brand new cart. It's the 2025 Horsta Pass Pose, featuring a 0-liter, 1-horsepower engine, non-existent variable transmission, all wooden interiors, and front-wheel steering. This cart comes standard with absolutely no seat belts, no cup holders, no windows, and premium wooden wheels. It's a cart worth 23,417 bits, the Horsta Pass Pose. How about that prize, folks? That sounds good, doesn't it? All right, so once again, just to recap, I'll be giving you a question where the answer is a number. You will all use your whiteboards and write down the number. Write down the number closest to the actual answer without going over. We'll get it. If you get the answer exactly right, you get 3 points. 3. No, it's 3 this time. All right, here is your first one. The number of regular My Little Pony Friendship is Magic episodes to feature at least one song, not including the theme.
Can I ask a question?
No.
No, genuinely, does this include like the mini Pinky songs? from season 1?
Regular season episodes. We're just counting the number of episodes, not the number of songs.
No, but does this include like mini Pinky songs in season 1?
Yes. Yes, it does. If it's listed on the wiki as a song, that's what I'm referencing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we got? We've got 79, 70, 60, and 72.
Wow.
Hey, folks, we've got an exact answer. Whoever wrote down 72, give yourselves 3 points. 3 points. Give yourselves 3 points. 3 points. You're up to 16 now. Here comes. Yeah, well, no, I don't have $500 in cash. I've got to pay my rent tomorrow. I'm going to have nothing. Anyways, here is your next one. The number of times Mud Brewer said the word technically through the entire series. I wonder what the answer is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we got? We got 19, 28, 23, 19. We do have an exact answer. If you haven't seen My Little Millionaire, it's 19. Give yourself 3 points.
Are you serious? I thought that was just the one episode.
We are never letting you live that down, Coaster. I'm sorry.
I thought that was just the one episode.
Not really. All right. How about this one? The total number of characters that appear in the rainbow collage during the Magic of Friendship grows. Oh my goodness. You know, at the end, they jump in front of the background and it reveals all those ponies. I had to sit there and count every single pony. It took me at least 5 minutes. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see our boards. 69, 63, 148, 169. We had someone go over by 1. So that point does go to Red Card and Taylor. It's 147.
Are you kidding? Wow.
Yeah, you were the closest without going over. They went over by 1, so they don't get it. The number of items Discord asked for in the song Glass of Water. I'd like a glass of water, please. A fresh pressed hanky if I sneeze, that's 2. What are the other ones?
I don't know.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 31, 29, 38, 30, 31, 29, 38, 30. Sorry, you've all gone over. Erase your guesses. We're going to go lower than 29. Lower than 29. We all went over on that one. Lower than 29. All right, let's see the boards. 24, 19, 22, 25. That point will go to Reminiscent and Scooter Tricks. It was 28. We were over by 1.
We said 20.
All right, hey Taylor, you should know this one by heart. The number of episodes Starlight Glimmer appeared in. How many times did you get to see Best Pony?
Taylor, you better get this right. You have a lot riding on this.
Bobby, you are evil.
Yeah, you're welcome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 26, 40, too many. 40,
I'm way off.
16. That point is going to go to those that wrote 40. It is 54. She appeared in the background of some episodes. No, just 1 point. You only get 3 points if it's the exact guess. Now, I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Yeah, was too many the right answer also?
Yeah, no. All right, so we're going to fast forward to this one. The total attendance from last year's HarmonyCon. Skip forward a bit to this one, and then we will do the final question. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, boards up. 1,060, 1,100, 1,080, 1,000. That point is going to go to the team that was off by 15, actually. Silver Crown Thoth, 1,115 was the attendance last year. Keep that number in mind when we get to closing. Let's see if we've gone up. I think we did. All right. I am now going to fast forward once again to our final question. This one is going to be worth a whole 3 points if you get it right. Well, it doesn't have to be exact, whoever's closest without going over. The total number of slides in this PowerPoint file. Because folks, if you didn't know, this whole show is being run by 1 PowerPoint. How many slides do you think are in this file? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Haha, see them scramble. What do we got? 400, 250, 200, 150. Thank you all for having such nice round numbers. That point is going to go to, the 3 points are going to go to Silver and Thoth. It's 284. 284 slides in this category. 3 points.
I only got that because infinity isn't technically a number.
Yep, and that'll do it for the horses right. Let's get another look at the scores. We've got 23, 26, 32, and 20. Y'all made up some points, but you're still last. So there's only one category left on this one.
Can I still choose the category?
What was that?
Can I still choose the category?
What does it say on screen?
It says Jeopony.
No, it's pronounced Jeopony.
Ah, that makes a little bit more sense.
From HarmonyCon, this is Jeopony. And now, here is the host of Jeopony, Bobby Seas.
No way.
Thank you very much, Johnny Gilbert. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jeopony. The way that this category is going to play out is I am going to read you a clue in the style of Jeopardy. You have to ring in and answer in the form of a question. I know, it's crazy. This is also my pitch to any network to let me host a TV show. Game Show Network, Buzzer, ABC, NBC, CBS.
ABC, get on it.
Call me. All right, here comes your here comes your first clue. Remember, you must answer in the form of a question. Pinkie Pie has the biggest collection of these in Equestria, including one that she calls Fernando. Taylor?
Rubber chickens.
No, you did not answer in the form of a question. Cole?
What are straws?
Straws is correct. That is a point. 1 point for you. The first case of Ace Attorney, Elements of Justice, revolves around the murder of a Manhattan Theater crew member and places this seemingly innocent pony into the defendant's chair. Silver Quill?
Who is Rainbow Dash?
No.
That's true.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Coco Pommel. It's Coco Pommel. Here is your next clue. Set phasers to hug. Popularized by Friendship is Witchcraft, this version of a filly is running her Cutie Mark acquisition program at maximum efficiency. Silver Quill.
Who is Sweetie Bot?
Sweetie Bot is correct. Oh no! What have you done?
Anyway.
All right, here comes your next clue. Bobby Seas has been the host of this Brony game show for over 10 years, and the next episode, is happening tomorrow. I'm gonna let you answer first. Saturday at 11:45 in the main event hall. Please come watch it, please. Taylor?
What is My Little Millionaire?
My Little Millionaire is correct. Now, I was doing a rehearsal of this show earlier, and someone said that it was a little, made me sound desperate to be promoting my other game show in this show. I don't think I'm that desperate. Okay, maybe a little. All right, here comes your next clue. Let's learn some stuff. The science-obsessed Twilight scene here uses voice lines from this, I'm still having this flag on, from this video game franchise. If you think you know the answer, press the button, the science button. Bernie?
Team Fortress 2?
No, and not in the form of a question.
Borderlands.
No, not in the form of a question. Not in the form of a question. I'm gonna cut it off there because it was Borderlands. You did not answer in the form of a question.
Thanks.
Yes, don't forget the category we're playing.
I've had 3 hours of sleep.
Out of all the members of the main six, this one has the unfortunate honor of being the pony with the least amount of art published to Derpy Borough. Silver Quill?
Who is Applejack?
That is correct. Sad but true. All the others have at least like 250,000. Applejack's at least 100,000 below that.
Get on that.
Get on it, artists. Here's your next clue. Created by HarmonyCon community guest Captain Horse, Spitfire's Day Off is a popular animated PMV which features this song performed by Say Ferris. Thought?
What is Come On Eileen?
Come On Eileen is correct. Very nicely done there. Here's your next clue. This guest of honor has attended every single HarmonyCon without missing any. A pretty impressive track record that even I can't. Taylor?
Who is Tony Fleece?
That is correct. I heard you on the first 28 dings. All right. Anyways. Oh, right, yeah. Look, I wasn't there either. How would I know? They don't archive the websites, but I do hope they archive this one. This website's amazing. All right, here's your next one. Let's bring back some memories. Serving as the longtime home of Nightmare Nights and being the venue of the first 2 HarmonyCons, the Crown Plaza Hotel was closed in 2020 and now sits abandoned in this North Texas city. Taylor.
What is Addison?
Addison is correct. Yes, folks, the hotel is still there, and considering HarmonyCon was one of the last events before everything shut down, I bet you that there's at least one of those shining armor stickers still sitting around the hotel somewhere. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward us to the final Jeopony. So, the way this is going to work, everyone is going to answer on their whiteboards. A correct answer will give you 3 points. We're not doing any wagering. Everyone answer on your whiteboards. Your category, in keeping with theme, is Broadway musicals. Jesus Christ. I don't think Alex Trebek ever had an audience like this. Anyways, here is your clue. Everyone will answer on the whiteboards. A full-page ad in the playbill of this musical states, the musical is entertaining. The book, it's life-changing. 30 seconds. Good luck. Remember, there is no wagering. Just write down the answer. If you're correct, you'll get 3 points. Time's down. Board's down. What do we got? Time's down, sorry. What is the Book of Mormon? What is Book of Mormon? Book of Mormon. What is the Book of Mormon? You did not answer in the form of a question. Everyone else, give yourselves 3 points. Everyone else, give yourselves 3 points. It was the Book of Mormon. So that will do it for Jeopony, and that will do it for round 2. We are making good time. Because when we ran out of time at last year's Trivia Trot, we were only halfway through round 2. But now finally, for the first time in Trivia Trot history, it's round 3!
Let's go!
All right, quick check of the scores before we reveal the next categories. We've got tied at 29, we've got 36 and 23. Once again, it comes down to you two. And you get to pick from these 4 categories. Bobby in the amazing Technicolor category.
I don't know if I need another one after that.
Pink Pony Club.
Wait a second.
Get ready for, and nothing. There is no 4th option, and there never was going to be. All right, what would you all like?
Pink Pony Club.
All right. Let's do it. This is Pink Pony Club. Don't look behind you. They spoiled the joke. So, thank you. Okay, so I do realize that usually I have an intro video with these, but that is a full-on copyrighted song. But luckily I did my research and I found a way that I can play the song for the intro. So here we go. And that's it. Any longer than a half second and I risk a copyright strike on everyone who's watching this. And I do even realize that even the name Pink Pony Club might be tempting copyright, so instead I'd like to welcome you to the legally distinct Magenta Equine area. So, now that we got that all the way, this category will be all about the pink ponies we've seen in the show, because there are a lot of pink ponies. In this category, I will show you a description of a character. You just need to tell me the name of the pink pony in question. You will all be ringing in. You do not use your whiteboards in this category. No, that was only Jeopony. All right, here comes your first clue. The element of laughter. Sorry, there's no sound effects. Taylor?
Pinkie Pie.
That is correct, Pinkie Pie. 1 point. Oh, you got 30, okay. Nice, nicely done. Okay, a massage therapist at the Ponyville Spa. Woo.
Oh, it's aloe.
It is aloe vera. That is correct.
Is it aloe or lotus?
Yes. Also, great note, AV, of putting up Pinkie Pie's cutie mark on the lights. I like that. How about the first natural-born alicorn in Equestria?
Flurry Heart.
Flurry Heart is correct. I was going to use a regular image, but then I saw this. So, Mick Flurry Heart. Yes, surprisingly in Equestria, the ice cream machine does work. Here is your next clue. Golly! Whoa, who was that? That was down here. Oh. Was it y'all?
Yes, it's Cozy Glow.
It is Cozy Glow. Yes. All right, here's your next one. Calm down, folks. We've got time.
Okay.
responded to a marriage proposal with "Ya silly goose." Silver Quill, you were very light on the bell.
Well, I was thinking discussively and blanking on the Rainbow Road trip. Wait, it's been a while.
3, 2, 1. Time. Anyone else want to ring in? Anyone else want to ring in? No. Nora? No. It's Petunia Petals. You silly goose. All right, here's your next one. Her singles always top the charts. It helps that she's a princess too. Taylor, I got you.
Pit Petals.
Pit Petals is correct. He just bought a life-size Pit Petals from the vendor hall. I don't know how you have that much expendable income. I've got rent tomorrow, and I can only afford rent. All right, here's your next one. She sank a lot of ships by winning the heart of AJ's bro. Ooh, who we got? Silver.
Sugar Bell?
Yes! Sugar Bell. Sorry,
okay.
I needed to check my notes. Sugar Bell, all right. Oops, sorry, I'll move red card so you can see. Twilight student from the last problem. Taylor.
Luster Dawn.
Luster Dawn is correct.
I don't know, man.
Very nicely done there. Here's your next one. A single mother who is dating a stallion obsessed with daring do. Ooh, okay, we got a hesitant ding from Cole.
I thought it was Cloudy.
No.
What?
I can't accept that.
Windy Whistles?
No. Anyone else? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. It is Clear Sky.
Clear Sky.
Clear Sky.
I was in the right ballpark.
Well, what are you? I'm Open Skies. Well, what's all this? Clear Open Skies. Okay. It's now time for the final horse. This horse is worth 3 points if you get it. Now, do not ring in when you see the text because I am going to show you the image. It is a bit tough. Known as Cadet Number 2 in the show, this pony only got an official name from merchandise. Here's the pony. What's their name that the merchandise team gave them?
Is that not?
5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, Silver Quill?
Shot in the dark. Honeybee?
No. You're on the right track though. Anyone else? 3, 2, 1. It is Meadow Flower. Meadow Flower was the name of that pony, and that is the magenta equine area. All right, we've got 2 categories left, and we've got 6 minutes. Thoth, are you okay if we go a little over? Your panel's at 3:15.
As long as everyone sticks around for Rift Point.
It's 3:54, yes. You know what? Yeah, I'll stick around too. Why not? Sure. All right, so let's get another check of the scores. We got 32, 30, 39, and... All right, y'all. You know the drill by now. Bobby in the Amazing Technicolor category, or get ready for...
Yeah.
I'll just say hey. Oh, you're saying category, huh?
Yeah, pick the category.
Unfortunately, we don't have much...
Look, there it is.
Amazing Technicolor category.
All right. Good. That means that other category is the one I wanted to save for last. We'll have a fun one with that. This is Bobby in the Amazing Technicolor category. Welcome to Bobby in the Amazing Technicolor category. This category references a musical which holds a special place in my heart. This is the first musical that I was ever a part of. Back in 5th grade, I was one of the child kids in a local high school's production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. This show is what got me into theater in general and what got me into loving being on stage. So yeah, shout out to Abilene High School from Abilene, Texas. All right, so in this category, I will be showing you 3 colors. You just have to, I'm showing you a color swatch of a character. You have to tell me the character that those colors match. If you need a hint, I will give you one. Here's your first one. Whoa, you rang in right as I revealed that. Cole, what you got? Or Bernie. Ooh, it's Bernie.
Miss... Pear Bottom?
No.
I forget her name.
Taylor?
You?
No. That was the gag last year. What's up? Silver.
Granny Smith?
No. You're on the right track. The hint is yeehaw.
Yeah.
But think more screen time than Granny Smith. Yeehaw with more screen time. Guys, element of honesty.
Oh,
It's Applejack.
Yeah, it's Applejack. 1 point. She's got an orange coat, a light orange mane, and green eyes. The green is the eyes. Here's your next one. Whoa, Taylor.
Starlight Glimmer.
It is not, actually. Tough.
Rarity.
No. Down here.
What? You had it. Oh, Flurry Heart.
No. You all ringed in though. Okay, you want to take a stab at it?
It's not the. It's obviously. Obviously, it's.
Get on it.
Tell us the answer.
3, 2.
Obviously, it's Twist.
No. I will give you the hint. She was amazed at the concept of stairs.
Oh!
Taylor, Silver Shreeve is correct. You guys, I
Are the
found
colors
stairs. All
the
right.
colors like-
Here's your next one.
Are the colors like wrong? Because I'm like.
A former member of the Wonderbolts who founded the Washouts. Oh, Taylor?
Lightning Dust.
Lightning Dust. I think I am going to go ahead and skip this category because this screen keeps going out and I feel like that's unfair for these four. I will go ahead and go to the final question though.
Not pink. No, yeah.
And hopefully that screen stays on long enough.
I think the TV's messing
No, because this screen has always stayed on.
I can't see it because of your computer.
Well, I was supposed to have a podium, but we ran out of time. For 3 points, here is your final color swatch. Oh, what do we got?
Green. So wait, just to make sure, because the colors are a little wonky, that's a yellow, a green, and a pink.
Yes, it's like a pale yellow.
Is it Fluttershy?
No. Oh, Taylor?
You?
No.
Wait.
Where on my character is pink?
Hang on. It's the HarmonyCon OC. But
You're on the right track. Oh. Thoth?
Is it harmonic tune?
It's harmonic tune! That'll do it for Bobby in the amazing Technicolor category.
To be clear, if I got that wrong, I would lose my job with HarmonyCon, just to be clear.
Good job there. We've got one category left, and then it's on to the final question, but a quick check of the scores. We've got 34. Not yet, we're not doing final question yet. There's one more category. We've got 33, we've got 39, and we've got 23. So, let's see how you all feel. Get ready for a game changer! Tonight's guests, Taylor McArdle, Red Card, Silver Quill, Thoth Pinswell, Cole Donnerstag, Fiora Bernie April, Jack Scooter Tricks, Reminiscent Violet, and your host, me. I've been here the whole time. This is Game Changer, the only game show where the game changes every show. I'm your host, Bobby Seas, and just because your game show is not on network television, that does not mean it is safe from being parodied by me. I am joined here, but actually before we continue, because the fact that this game show is hosted on the internet, he's bound to see this. Hey, Samurai, I love your show. Please don't sue me. No, hold on. Please don't sue me. I'm not making any money off of this. I just really love the show. All right, so I am joined tonight by these 8 lovely contestants. Now, players, you all understand how the category works, right?
A little bit.
Exactly. Our players have no idea what game it is they're about to play. The only way to learn is by playing. The only way to win is by learning, and the only way to begin is by beginning. So without further ado, let's begin. Players, please elect one member of your team to play this category. They will be playing the entire category. Will the player selected please grab the microphone and step forward in front of the desk?
I know you do it. Okay.
I feel like I'm being bold. Right.
Guys, just pick a person and then step forward. Yes. Whoever is picked, please stand, line up along here in the order of your teams. Okay. I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping Silverquill would get in on this, but Thoth is good too.
We're gonna find out.
All right, so we are going to go down the line. Everyone will get to participate on each slide. We're going to start at the end and work our way down. Fluttershy under the effects of Poison Joke.
Okay.
Start at the end.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Next.
She's an evil enchantress and she does evil dances.
All right. Okay, we get it. It's not a musical. Well, the theme is a musical, but okay. Thoth.
Yay.
And Taylor. You know, I am going to have to give the point to Cole, Donnerstag, and Bernie Aprils. So teams back here, you will manage the scoreboards. Give yourself 1 point. Here is your next one. Again, we'll start down at the far end. Spike when Rarity gets taken by the Diamond Dogs.
No!
Cole? No! Thoth?
Yes!
Taylor?
No!
That point goes to Taylor.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
4 years of theater for that.
Yep.
Okay.
Very nice. Here's your next one. Of all the worst things that can happen.
Of all the worst possible things that could happen, this is the worst possible thing.
All right, Cole.
I gotta do this properly. Hang on. Of all the worst things that can happen, this is the worst possible
fall off the stage.
thing. The camera moves forward.
Of all things that could happen, this is the worst possible thing. Except I really mean it this time.
Taylor?
Out of all the worst possible things, this is the worst possible thing!
That was very good, all of you. Unfortunately, no points because I was looking for someone to faint. Do the fainting couch bit at the end. None of you did that. No
Are you
points.
gonna wait? Are you gonna pay my hospital bill if I do that?
Okay, fine, fair point. Taylor, point for you.
Yeah.
Fine. You caught me on a technicality. I apologize in advance. Pit Pedal's responding to her chat with only brain rot.
Yo, Skibbity Riz, Ohio.
That was the correct
Cole.
move.
Cole. I told you I apologize in advance.
What is the rating of this panel?
Let's hear from you. Oh, did Cole go?
No, I'm not making an only mirrors.
All right, Thoth.
$19 Fortnite card. Who wants it? And yes, I'm giving it away.
All right, Taylor.
All right, y'all. I'm going to be giving a 42% discount on Only Mares.
I'm going to have to give that point to Remission Violet and Scooter Tricks. They said the things I wanted them to say, and
I
again,
truly
I'm
have
so
the most
sorry.
riz here.
But hey, we're moving on. Your next prompt, Derpy when they run out of Lemon Muffin Surprise. Start at the end. Okay. Cole, what do you got?
What do you mean they ran out?
Oh, all right, Thoth.
Donuts.
Taylor. That point, thank you, Taylher. Thank you, Taylor. That point will go to Cole and Bernie. They were the only ones that got the reference. There it is, yeah. All right. Okay, this next one's plain and simple. Sparky the Dragon. We'll start on the end, Premonition.
You know, it sucks going first.
I remember remember when he said that.
Yeah, I remember when he said that.
That's it. That's the line.
Okay, Cole. Whoa! Thoth, what do you got?
I must go now. My planet needs me.
Sparky died on the way back to his home planet. Taylor? That is real close. I'm gonna need the audience's help on this. It's between Cole and Taylor. Cole, Taylor, Cole, and
They really love me.
All right. Here is your next prompt. Red card when someone insults a Philadelphia sports team.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now that the Philadelphia sports team that I might or might not know the name of is amazing. And if you tell me it's wrong, you're wrong. I don't know anything about this situation, but yeah.
All right. Cole? It's a red card if you can't see it. All right. Thoth? Red card. Okay. Taylor?
What did you say about my Eagles, boy? You're a band from Philadelphia.
All right, we got 3 out of 4 that did the red card joke. I'm gonna give that one to Taylor because he added some dialogue on at the end there. All right, here comes your next quote. Silver Quill's iconic catchphrase. Start at the end.
Yes.
All right, good one. Cole?
Continuity!
Thoth?
Continuity!
Taylor?
Continuity!
I feel like that one goes to Taylor. He put a lot of effort into that one. He did the little imagination rainbow as best he could with a mic.
Imagination.
All right. Okay, y'all. All right, here comes your next prompt. The Sheridan parking lot robot.
Welcome to the Sheraton Hotel.
Okay. Cole?
Welcome to the Sheraton. Welcome to the Sheraton. Battery low.
All right, Bob.
Welcome to the Sheridan. Welcome to the Sheridan. Oh my God, it's Ellie Ray.
Taylor.
Welcome to the Sheridan. Welcome to the Sheridan. Welcome to the Sheridan. Welcome to the Sheridan. Welcome to the Sheridan.
Taylor. All right. Folks, I think I got to give that to Taylor. I do appreciate Cole bumping into me, but I got to give that to Taylor. He went all the way back there and shows that these microphones do have a good range. All right, here's your next one. Taylor Ricardo's top reason for liking Starlight Glimmer so much. What do we got?
Purple.
All right. What's next? Cole, what do you got?
When I was a boy, I would often gaze at the starlight. And then when this character was introduced, I knew this would remind me of those old days. Living in the desert, there is much stars in the sky. And I want to know when I watch the My Little Pony show that the stars will come to me. So I adorn myself with this horse, for she is me. Me staring at the stars.
Do we even dare continue? All right. Thoth, how are you going to top that?
Because he really likes wearing pants.
All right. Taylor?
What is the real reason, Taylor?
Do you really need to even ask that question?
All right. Okay, I think it's clear at this point. I'm giving the point to Cole. That was incredible. Yeah. So, how about this one? The staff of the Hyatt Regency during HarmonyCon.
What? This is so weird. Like, they're all just, they're all into, having cartoon horses and stuff like that. Like, I don't get it. It's just, They're all a bunch of like really strange people. Like they watch this show, My Little Pony, and they just obsess over it all the time. You get what I'm talking about, right, Cole? Like they're all just weird people. Yeah, go ahead and just, what do you have to say about them?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I guess.
Take it away.
About that paid vacation.
Sloth, what do you got?
Is there some kind of convention happening this weekend?
All right, Taylor.
Hello, front desk. What can I do for you? You did what with your Celestia Dakimura?
Taylor, keep in mind it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, too early for an 18+ panel.
No, you go look it up in Lost and Found.
Okay, all right. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with Cole again, that paid vacation line. Which, funny enough, I am on paid vacation too. All right, we're running low on time here, so I'm gonna skip ahead. I'm gonna skip this one, go to the next one. Bobby sees when someone does the 50-50 second chance combo on My Little Millionaire. Start at the end.
I'm up here because of a nose goes. You know that, right?
Oh.
That's all I have to say.
Okay, all right. Cole? This will tell me if you've actually seen the show.
Now. Usually it's somebody saying, oh, I hope it's not these two, and then it's, I don't know.
Okay, all right. Thoth, what do you got?
Hello, I'm Regis Philbin, and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
All right, Taylor.
Oh, I cannot believe I put this loophole in here. You gotta run, and here we go again.
Yeah, no points because none of you said the line. I wonder what the answer is. That's what I was looking for, folks. Come on. Have you not seen the show?
I forgot.
Tomorrow at 12:45 p.m. in the main events hall? All right. And finally, players, this is the last one. Sam Reich, when he eventually finds this parody of his game show. For context, Sam Reich is the actual host of Game Changer and the CEO of Dropout TV.
I asked what his accent is.
He's from Cambridge, Massachusetts.
He's from Cambridge, Massachusetts.
I don't know that accent. All right, so what the heck? This guy is just taking my show and rubbing ponies all over it. I mean, look at him. I think I need to call up my company to sue him right now. We're going to get this man into court with me. I need to get all of the money back that he made from this.
Which is 0, by the way, Sam. Cole, what you got?
I would tell you what I'm going to do to you, but you're just going to have to find out as we go.
Ooh, all right. Thoth?
Jane, get my attorney on the line. I'm becoming a brony.
Oh, all right. Got a little twist there. Taylor, what you got?
What the? Oh no, are they ripping me off here? Jane, get my lawyer on the phone. Like, now!
You know what? I'm gonna have to give it a Thoth because of that twist at the end. Very nicely done. That'll do it for Game Changer. Y'all can take your seats. Thank you so much. We are now coming to the end of our time. It is 3:15. Riff Ponies is supposed to start now, but we can't finish without the final question. We've been having a lot of fun, right? But now it's time to get serious. Maybe if we can get the lights red. There we go. Now we're talking. This is the final question to determine second ever Trivia Trot Champions. Before we reveal the question, please take a look at your scores and write down on your whiteboards how many points you'd like to wager. If you answer this question correctly, you will earn that number of points. If you're incorrect, you will lose that number of points. As a reminder, we've got 39, 34, 44, and 24. Please do leave some space on your whiteboard because you're going to use that to answer the question as well. Okay. Waiting on our wagers there. You have 44 points. You're in the lead right now.
How many do you want to wager? This is going to be interesting. All right, okay. Now, here comes your clue. We're going back to Jeopony. You do not need to answer in the form of a question on this one. Write down your answer to this clue. This background character appeared in 26 episodes, but only had a speaking role in 2 of them. 30 seconds. Good luck. Time is up. Please write down an answer. Okay. Okay, I see. So let's go down the line here. You're wagering all 24 of your points on Octavia. If you are correct, you will get 48. If you lose, you get nothing. You are in the lead and wagering all of your points. You're wagering 44 points on Dr. Hooves. If you get it right, you have 88. If you lose, you have 0. You're wagering 20 points on Lemon Hearts. If you get it right, you'll have 54. If you get it wrong, you will have 14. You're wagering 10 points, being conservative here, on Derpy. If you're right, you will have 49. If you're wrong, you will have 29. Folks, somebody got it right. And that somebody has won the game. Ladies and gentlemen, the comeback of a century. It's Octavia Melody with 48 points. We have new Trivia Trot Champions. What a twist! They were behind the whole show, and now they are the champions. Ladies and gentlemen, woo! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. This has been Trivia Trot. I've been Bobby Seas. Good night. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next in this room is Rift Pony. Stay